Yo, it's your boy Wavy Fredo, man. We back here with another one. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. We got a great video today. We're gonna be talking about the details and road to glory. Obviously, we was supposed to get a gameplay deep dive today, but EA did not release that. Instead, we will be getting that tomorrow. We'll talk about that later on at the end of the video. Again, we will be talking about the details of Road to Glory. We got a whole lot to talk about, so let's get right into it. Now, like we said in the previous video, we will not be getting high school in this year's college football game. Don't know why. I hope they answer why later down the line, but we will not be getting in this year's game. That's a major fucking thumbs down. I think that was like 70% of the road to glory. Like, you know, to be able to create your high school, to be able to, you know, work through the whole season, go to the playoffs and work on getting to be a 5-star athlete, to go to these different schools. I think that was like a huge part of, like, you know, going through the world to glory, you know, going through being a high school superstar and then going to be a college superstar and then eventually going to be a Madden superstar when you can upgrade your player and stuff like that. But we will not be able to do that in this year's college football game. So obviously we've talked about that already. I hope that they talk about why they decided to do that. But until then, that's all we got. Also, you will be able to manage your time each week and decide how to balance your schedule between the 5 areas of focus, with the 5 areas of focus being academics, leadership, health, training, and brand. Now, I love that I get to say presentation is everything every single fucking video, because this goes back to that. We get to focus on shit that we have to focus on in real life, which makes the game realism. Now, again, academics. You got to make sure that you're going to class, getting your homework done, maintaining a certain GPA, because your ass can be ineligible and you don't want to be ineligible. Next, leadership. If you're a captain or if you a veteran on the team, making sure that you're doing what you got to do, starring in the drills, making sure you're getting all the stars you can. However they want, however you can be a leader in the game, to make sure that you maintain your leadership and eventually be a captain on the team. Health, making sure that you're resting, icing your body, making sure that you're doing the correct things. I don't know if they will go as far as, you know, making sure you're eating the right things, but health will be a big factor. Training, making sure that you're doing what you got to do to be your best self in these game situations. Making sure that you're conditioned, obviously. Making sure that you got the best catching ability or whatever the case may be. Training will go a long way, obviously. And brand. And this year you will be able to sign NILs. You will be able to do a whole lot, making sure that you get to be a household name and more than just a student athlete. Making sure that you're just, you know, I guess popular all over. But NIL, we will talk about that later on. Obviously, like I said, with the grades, if you do not take care of your grades, you will become ineligible academically. Again, like I said, we've seen that in previous NCAAs. And like I said, if you do not take care of your books, then you ain't going to be able to cook. You hear me? Somebody quote that. But like I said, I don't know how they will do it. I don't know what the GPA minimum will be for you to maintain eligibility, but you will have to go to class and do whatever the hell. Obviously, I felt like we was going to get that deep dive in today, but we did not. I don't know what they will do all in the gameplay deep dive, but at a later date, hopefully tomorrow, hopefully this weekend, we will know the exact meaning of what you got to do to maintain eligibility. It's kind of self-explanatory, but we still want to know more. You will have the ability to sign NIL deals and boost your following. Now, this is interesting because I want to know how far they are going to go with this, because what brands will be in the game? Will you be able to negotiate the money that you'll get from these NIL deals? Will you be able to spend this money? Like, even though if you can't use the money, like, would you be able to fake buy a car, buy your mom a house? Like, what would you be able to do? Now, if they had it to where it was free world, to where you gotta run to class and you gotta run to the training facility, that would be fucking dope. But I don't think that's something that we will get. That's a whole lot to be asking for in the game, but that would be dope too. But I do want to know how far they will go with these NIL deals. And also boost your following, doing what you got to do, probably making appearances, photo shoots, I don't know, just becoming a mogul altogether, more than a superstar, you know, preparing you for professional life, because once you get to the NFL, your following has to be boosted. That's just how the shit go. You know, your name just elevates because who you are. So it's just, you're more than being an athlete. Also, remember when I was talking about you would be able to pick your recruiting level? I thought they would do it more like Madden, to where like in Madden you a high draft pick, you got high expectations, high ratings. You like a mid draft pick, you got mid ratings, mid expectation. Low or undrafted, you got low ratings, no expectations at all. But they decided to change it. I'm definitely wishing for more information. We'll talk about that after we discuss this. 5-star, you will be a 79 overall. 4-star, you will be a 75 overall. 3-star, 70 overall, and 2-star, 65. That is all you can have. I don't think you can be a 1-star or a walk-on. Being that we will not have high school, you won't be a walk-on, obviously. But I do want to know what comes with these different stars. Like, if you're a 5-star, do you get to immediately start? Do you have like high expectations? Like, will shit be a little tougher for you? Will people know you more? If you're a 2-star, obviously you got to fight for your position. You got to fight for every minute that you can. Will you start on kickoff? Like, I want to know exactly what everything will mean. Hopefully that we'll get that information later down the line, but we will see at a later date, hopefully fucking tomorrow. And again, transfer portal will be inside the game. We have had this confirmed many times. We definitely been knew this. So to get into that, if you decided to go to a school like Hawaii, who is a run first team or option team, and you're a 5-star receiver, it obviously was not a good choice, but you wanted to be one of those people who want to, you know, kind of change the narrative or whatever like that, and you decided to go to that team. You did what all you can, but you obviously not finna win no national championship, and it doesn't help your draft stock. At the end of the season, you can transfer to one of those teams that pass more, Georgia, fucking Texas, Oregon, shit, Alabama, whomever, Ohio State. You have the opportunity to do stuff like that. Or if you had a school like Penn State, who obviously has, I'm sorry if it's Penn State people watching this, you have no chance of reaching the national championship at all. I don't care. Like, y'all popular for whatever the fuck, but you have no chance of reaching the national championship. But if you're at a school like that and playing whatever position and you're balling out, but you just know you're not getting to the national championship, you now have the opportunity to go to one of those teams who do need help in that department, whatever position, and go to contend for a national championship. So transfer portal will be useful for some and probably not for me. I'm gonna go to a trash team and just try to do my thing, but it will be available. I don't know if they'll have a limit on how many times you can transfer. I don't think that they should or would, because there are some people who've transferred 3 times already and they still not even in the NFL. So we'll see. Also, this is interesting to me. You can only pick from 5 positions, with the 5 positions being quarterback, running back, receiver, linebacker, and cornerback. Now, if you know, in later NCAA college football games, you were able to also pick DN and safety as well. I'm not sure about tight end and D tackle, but I know for sure DN and safety you were also able to be. I don't know why they didn't involve that in the game. Obviously, like I said before, I hope that we get some information so they can explain why they did certain things a certain way. But I don't think that's something that will make or break the game. Obviously, most of us is probably going to be quarterbacks, running backs, and like receivers and cornerbacks. Like, don't nobody really care if you can't be a DN or whatever like that. It's not something that's going to break the game. So that's another thing. Also, again, like I said before, with the Road to Glory thing, presentation is everything. Now, I've seen some comments in some places on Twitter and on different platforms where people say that they're doing too much. I feel like we should be happy that they're doing too much. Am I right? Like, we don't want a bullshit game. Again, we don't want a Madden reskin. And I'm saying that to say it has been confirmed that we have a 10 to 20 hour story mode. I don't know what that will consist of. I don't know if we'll have a best friend, if we'll have a girlfriend, if we'll have to like sit through all these different type of interviews, if we'll have locker room situations with our teammates, if we'll get into it with our coach. I don't fucking know. But I do know if we're getting that much time from a story mode outside of actual gameplay, hey, that's fucking dope. And I'm interested to see it, because obviously I feel like y'all put in a lot into the game for us to enjoy the game, and we can't do nothing but appreciate that, honestly. So to those who do feel like they're doing too much, I'm sorry, but piss off. We want this shit, man. No diddy. And also, it has been confirmed that we will be able to transfer our Road to Glory into Madden. Don't know what Madden will look like. Don't know how they're gonna do it. How they want to do it. I don't know. We will get more information about that at a later date. But it has been confirmed that we will be able to put that inside of the next Madden. So obviously self-explanatory. And then also, I don't know why they delayed this, but as you can see down here, it is to premiere in 11 hours. So I called off tomorrow because I want to get this shit to y'all pause as soon as I can. As soon as this shit is available. Sorry for that. I don't know if I will live stream this. I don't know. Y'all let me know what I should do. But you guys will definitely be seeing my face again. So stay tuned for that, man. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. And I hope that this shit will be everything that we want, everything that we wishing to hear. If you have been hearing my dog in the background, my bad. He over there wilding with his bull right now. Usually I put him outside, but it's kind of cold. But you see all the people over here waiting. Like, we've been waiting for this shit, man. And also, this shit up here. They said we wasn't getting X Factors. Why the fuck is it traits up here? I literally just said I don't want this shit. This is the shit that's gonna make the game AIDS. At least online, at least. I don't know if this will be some online shit or this just Road to Glory. I don't know what this is, but again, we will see obviously tomorrow, being that it's inside of the game. But I hope that you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. Join the Wavy family, man. Until next time, peace.